Hey guys, Alex from Hidden Harry's Huts and AM Sports Fishing, along with Marina.
Hello.
We're here to talk about some new rods today. So, check that out right there. If I hold it the right way, you might be able to read it. Masuta. I'm sure you've seen them blowing up all over Facebook and everywhere online. But, yeah, we picked up 5 of them, right? Different powers, different sizes. I bought one originally and said I have to own more of these. They're fantastic. So, if you look behind me,
Right there.
you can see them all piled up there. But that's how it arrives. When you order that rod, obviously it comes with your tag on there. It also comes with a rod sock, which is fantastic. You don't have to buy it separately. Little mini rod sock. Beautiful. It's got the little springy end on there. You can put it on your reel so it doesn't slide off. So that's already a bonus because you're saving yourself 10, 15 bucks there. Then the rod itself, boy, I love these things. They're fantastic. First, I like the styling of it. I mean, I'm not one to really purchase a rod based on how it looks. It's more of a performance thing. But I love red and black, and just the way that rod is put together, it's beautiful. Now they got 2 different series of rods. They're both using the same blank. Same handle, same butt, same eyes. The only difference with the 2 series is right here. This one here is a drifter, alright? So if you look, right there, that's the rod blank, right? That carries right on through. This one's exposed. It gives you a little bit more options with hand placement. Whether you're fishing traditionally and you want to keep your thumb on the blank, some guys don't want that. They want that covered. They don't want snow getting packed in there, ice building up in there. That's fine too. Instead of going with the drifter, you go with the Blizzard series. Blizzard has a composite inlay there. I believe that's carbon fiber. Now that just hides that. So again, it's the same handle, same butt, same eyes, same blank. This one here just happens to be a medium heavy action. This is a 32 inch. Again, comes with the rod sock. Fantastic. I love it. The eyes on these rods, they're a very, very, very hard material. Now you want a hard eye on your rod. That hard eye with the hard stem translates to more sensitivity on the rod. When the fish bite, when that picks up any little subtle twitch, it's going to relay that down through the blank to your hand, and hopefully you're going to feel that. Any advantage we can get, right? The other benefit to these rods is that tapered reel seat on the front. Both series have it. Right? Drifter and Blizzard. They both have that tapered reel seat. That allows you, when you're fishing it like a pistol grip, you can keep your finger on there. Right? It falls right in there perfectly every time. And you're going to have your finger in contact with the blank. That blank's in contact with your ridiculously sensitive eyes. You're going to pick up more bites. It's just that simple, right? Ideally, the most sensitive way you could hold it is right in your hand, put the line right in your hand. But we're not doing that. We got the rod to do that. So, the other big thing with these Masuta rods that a lot of companies don't do. Now, I've built custom rods for a couple years now. I just like to tinker with it and build different things, different color patterns, what have you. If you're buying a custom rod, it costs me at least $200 to produce that rod, let alone my time. So you're buying a custom rod, you're $300. One of the biggest things with custom rod building is spining the rod. Now, some people know this, some people don't, but every rod, every blank, every composite has a spine in it, a natural spine. So what that spine is when you take a rod and you fold it over from the tip, it's always going to have a stronger side to it and a weaker side to it, which will obviously always be the opposite of the stronger side. Typically, rods will have 2 spines. Believe it or not, these rods are all spined by the owner of the business. So he'll go through every single rod and pick out the ones that aren't spined correctly and toss them aside, and they don't even get sold. So these rods are all spined, which basically means when you take that tip and you bend it over, it's naturally going to bend over that way. You're not going to get a twist to it. If you had a rod that wasn't spined right, which I don't even have here because I don't even use them anymore, but you'll feel it on cheaper rods where if you fold the tip over, it wants to roll. that rod always wants to roll because it wants to bend naturally to its spine. These rods are all spined, so every time you set that hook, every time you're fighting a fish, every time you're jigging, bouncing bottom, that rod's going to want to bend over the same way every time. It's not going to be fighting and twisting your rod. Very, very, very important, alright? A lot of people don't know that. It's the same with bass rods in the summer. Big, long, 8-foot rods, 7-foot rods, they need to be spined. If they're not spined, cut the value of that thing right in half right there. But that guy there, beautiful rod. The colors, the way it fits in your hand, the way it feels, the balance on that rod, fantastic. That's a Daiwa Fugo 1000 series. That's from the Canadian Tackle Store. They have the best price on those reels, so if you're looking for an ice reel, a good quality reel, check it out. That's not only a reel that you can beat the crap out of all winter, you can take that off and throw it on a summer rod too and use it all summer for bass fishing or what have you. Fantastic setup. Now, going back to the eyes, they're big. They're oversized eyes. That's going to prevent ice buildup in there all winter long. If you're not fishing in a hut, you're not going to get the ice buildup inside those eyes. They're going to stay clean and clear. Well, you might get ice buildup, but it's going to take a lot longer. And the final thing with these rods, they're short. Everybody wants long rods. We want 44s, we want their 46s, we want 48s, even 36s. The longest they have, as of now, is this guy here. It's 32 inches, alright? Right there's your tag. 32 inches, medium heavy. That rod is perfect if you're in a small hut. Not everybody's fishing in these massive otter resorts and otter lodges where you have the room to have the hole 3 feet away from your feet to be able to use a longer rod comfortably. So that's going to be a great benefit to these guys here. Now, next year they will be releasing longer ice rods because of the demand for it. Everybody wants them too. So, longer rods coming next year. As of this year, try these guys out. 32 inch, medium heavy if you're on Simcoe, and you got that smaller ice hut. Fantastic rod. Even if you're outside jigging away. Beautiful rod.
It is.
What else is there to say about these things? They're bulletproof.
You cover pretty much everything.
They're light. Check them out, masutafishing.com. They ship quick. They're a Canadian company, which is fantastic. Support local, right?
Yes.
I don't know what else to say. They're bulletproof. Give them a try. Check them out. At least check them out and look at their summer rods. Even if you're not looking to buy for this year for the winter time and you want to hold off till next year, check out their bass rods. They got 3 lines coming out. Pro line, angler line, and an elite line. The elite line screaming my name. She's already fallen in love with it.
Oh, I did already. I already have my pick.
We're going to be getting a few of those in, and we'll be doing a review on them as soon as they arrive. But that'll be later in the year, closer to the spring. But anyhow, for the ice season, check out Masuta rods. They've been selling great. People are loving them. A lot of good feedback from people that have used them. You're not going to get good feedback from anybody that hasn't used them because they don't know what they're missing.
We're going to be posting videos too using those rods, and you'll be able to see for yourselves the quality. So
we'll do another on ice review.
Yeah.
Later in the year when we get out the big lady Simcoe, start hammering some Whiteys and Lakers on them.
Can't wait.
All right, guys, take care. If you're not following AM Sports Fishing on Instagram and Facebook, get on it. Also follow us at Hidden Harry's Huts, which is HHH Ice Huts, or HHH Ice Fishing. You can search for either or. Instagram, Facebook, again. Check us out. Follow along. And stay tuned with the Masuta stuff, because these guys are going places. These things are fantastic. Talk to you later, guys.